Please call him Chonko, not John Pork. He doesn't like John Pork. He is the guy who's helped me with all my camps recently, so he's going to be a great lightweight.
His nickname Chonko, but I don't know, people call him John Pork. Why? Guys, please don't call him John Pork. He's very upset. People recognize him in the street, you know?
Yeah.
They call him, hey, John Pork.
The rise of John Pork. How a meme accidentally created the UFC's newest star. It started as a normal press conference until one man walked in and the entire room exploded. Before a single fighter took the mic, before the face-offs, before the sound of cameras firing, one of Islam Makhachev's teammates stepped inside, and the crowd absolutely lost its mind. Not for a champion, not for a contender, but for a debuting fighter the fans don't even know yet. His real name? Magomed Zaynukov. But to the MMA world, he is John Pork. And somehow, someway, this accidental meme might be the greatest organic marketing push the UFC has had in years. The meme that made a fighter famous. Zaynukov hasn't even stepped inside the Octagon, yet he's pulling engagement numbers that would make ranked fighters jealous. Every Instagram post he makes is flooded with comments like, "John Pork is calling," or "Answer the phone, brother." He's gaining followers by the thousands daily. If this momentum continues, he could hit 1 million followers by New Year's before throwing a single UFC punch. In modern MMA, social media heat can elevate a fighter faster than highlight reel knockouts. Fighters like Sean O'Malley and Khamzat Chimaev rocketed up the roster because hype came before resume. Zaynukov is riding the same wave, but by accident. How a simple misunderstanding created a legend. The name John Pork didn't come from marketing. It didn't come from a promo team. It didn't even come from a joke Zaynukov himself made. It came from Islam Makhachev introducing him to Demetrius Johnson as Chonko, a nickname tied to his village. But with Islam's accent, fans heard John Pork. And the internet did what the internet does best. It ran wild. Within hours, Zaynukov was no longer a training partner. He became a living meme. A meme with a complicated side. But behind the humor, there's a real human being. Zaynukov doesn't exactly love the nickname. And if you understand his background, a devout Muslim, proud of his village, respectful of his culture, you can see why. Being called Pork is probably the last nickname he wants. Cultural misunderstandings have shaped fighter identities before. The Korean Zombie, for example, hated his nickname at first, but it became his brand. In MMA, a viral label can overpower a fighter's personal preference, sometimes becoming their only path to stardom. You can sense Zaynukov trying to laugh along, but also struggling to understand why millions of people are suddenly calling him a name he didn't choose. And the more he politely asks people to stop, the more fans flood his page with the nickname. Classic internet. Islam Makhachev tries to stop the meme and accidentally expands it. Islam has tried to correct reporters multiple times. Please don't call him John Pork. He gets upset. His nickname is Chonko. But the tone he uses, the slight smile, the playful delivery, does the opposite. It fuels the fire. Even Dana White couldn't have designed a better meme-fueled promo campaign. UFC fans historically love inside jokes. My balls was hot. It is what it is. I'm not surprised. MMA memes build long-term fandom far more effectively than corporate marketing. Zaynukov is unintentionally part of that lineage now. The fighter behind the meme. Here's the part many fans don't know. Zaynukov is not some random guy. He's a dangerous Muay Thai professional with real credentials, a two-time world champion. He's explosive. He's technical. And he brings a style the UFC rarely gives to fighters from his region. Without the meme, he might get overlooked like countless other fighters with elite skill, but no marketability. With the meme, he could leapfrog half the division the moment he debuts. When the UFC sees market potential, matchmaking changes. Fighters like Paddy Pimblett and Bo Nickel got accelerated paths because popularity equals profit. If Zaynukov wins his debut, don't be surprised if he immediately gets a top 20 opponent. Will the John Pork era last? Memes burn hot, but die quickly. The question is whether Zaynukov can turn a joke into a career-defining opportunity. If he delivers inside the cage, John Pork could become one of those legendary MMA nicknames that last a decade. If he stumbles, the meme may die in 2025, remembered only as a funny moment in UFC history. But right now, he is one viral moment away from becoming the UFC's most unexpected breakout star. The only thing left is to see whether Magomed Zaynukov, the man behind the meme, can fight as big as the legend attached to his name. Until then, everywhere he goes, someone will shout, "Hey, John Pork," and the saga continues.